Hey you, over there, ugly shirt. Do you want to join the PC Master Race and start becoming a Windows 10 epic gamer? I thought so. This video, I'm going to split up into 3 sections, and timestamps will be in the description. You can skip ahead if you want to. Share this video with your friends if they want to join the PC Master Race. I've simplified how to get a good pre-built PC if you don't want to build your own. And, yeah, please like and subscribe, like I said. And yeah, let the video play, I guess. I will also be showcasing scam companies and why they're scams. Alright, so the first thing I want to get into is some companies to avoid and why you want to avoid them. So these 4 companies here, one of them I don't really know about, but the other 3 are definitely kind of scummy. So iBuyPower, CyberPower, SkyTech, and possibly Digital Storm. I haven't heard much about them, but I'm assuming they're a pre-built company that load their shit with RGB, and their ads are really annoying, so they're probably shit. And this is for the fact that they cheap out in most parts, and especially with the power supply, which powers the whole entire machine. If you get a bad power supply, it could ruin your entire system. And it might even be a safety hazard. Also, these companies don't really need to try it anymore. They just simply slap on some pretty RGB lights on the case and some nice RGB fans and send it on their way to set your home on fire, because a lot of these times the PCs will tend to overheat due to the company caring more about the looks of the system than anything else. These companies also usually overprice their PCs by a lot. And to get some half-assed system that might even become like a few pieces in the bottom of a case, for the price of a college tuition, it's just not worth it, and you should just buy from a different company. The second thing I wanted to get into is companies, like pre-built companies that are actually good, they're trusted. So these pre-built companies include Build Redux, NZXT Bld, VRLA Tech, MSI, and Lyte Tech. Now these companies are very well respected by the community and have many good reviews, not bribed reviews might I add, like many other companies, on their PCs. These companies tend to give you a system that has trusted parts, meaning better PSU, CPU, and a better case in general that doesn't have more glass than the average NYC skyscraper. These companies usually have a build fee of at most 100 to 125, which compared to previous listed systems, it's much better. And the parts won't fry other parts. A lot of these sites listed even have a build your own PC section, where you can pick PC parts and it will list other parts that are compatible. Also, let me know if you want to see a video of me building a PC on one of these websites. Now, Lyte Tech and Build Redux even will run a stress test, and they will actually tell you how much every single part costed for them, so you know that you're getting the best deal possible. They'll even tell you the build fee right there on the screen. Alright, now we're going to get into how to spot a bad pre-built system on Amazon. Once again, I do not recommend Amazon to buy gaming PCs, but maybe if you're desperate and you don't want to go to the other sites for some reason, or if you just want to point and laugh at other companies that try to scam people out of their precious bucks. And here are 4 ways that you can look out for those companies and maybe even warn people in the reviews. So one of the things that you can look for is a very wimpy looking CPU cooler. Ones with the Intel logo are like the worst fucking CPU coolers ever. That's the stock Intel cooler, and they're notorious for being dog. So the idea behind a CPU cooler is, you guessed it, to cool the CPU. And some CPU coolers are fucking garbage, and they'll allow the CPU to overheat and it'll get damaged and you'll have to replace it. And if you're buying a pre-built, then you don't want to do that. So look out and make sure there's a good cooler on the pre-built you're looking at. Another way of making sure that your pre-built that you're looking at is a good one is to see if it has dual channel memory. So if it's over $500, then dual channel is a requirement, basically. It's not really, but if you're going to get good gaming performance, you need dual channel. So like 8 gigabytes 2x4 sticks, or 16 gigabytes 2x8, you get the point. You just make sure there's dual channel in that pre-built if it's over $500. This one is like $900 and it's single channel. What the fuck? So yeah, just make sure it has dual channel. It's much better. It'll increase your gaming performance by so much. A third way of finding out if a gaming PC is any good is the airflow. So yeah, look at the case and see if there's any mesh on the front for the fans. So if there's no mesh and it's just tempered glass for some reason, that those fans are going to be choked and that PC is going to overheat. So look, you see this first CyberPower PC. It looks pretty nice. It's actually iBuyPower, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks okay. Like the RGB looks nice. It's got some mesh. Single channel 8 GB, by the way, and I think that's a stock Intel cooler. So yeah, but it's got the mesh. It's probably pretty decent airflow. This second PC, where's the mesh? It's just glass. Those fans are gonna be choked out because there's literally no mesh. There's no intake right there. There's no holes for the air to get through. Those fans just don't really have a chance. A fourth way is identifying cheap parts. So you can do this pretty easily by like ketchup and mustard cables from a PSU unit, Intel stock cooler, like I said, and 8 GB of RAM in a college tuition machine. Alright, so here we are on an Amazon website. I looked up CyberPower gaming PC because I know they're pretty shit. So look at this. This is almost $1,200 PC, VR gaming PC, Intel Core i5 9400F. My $800 PC has a better processor than that. So we're running into the issue of airflow again. Like, where's the airflow in the front of this case? Like, we'll zoom in. There doesn't look to be any holes. Okay, let's zoom out. Look at that. Those fans are just dead. Oh, there it is. Never mind, guys. Is this some kind of joke? What is that? That's all you got? There's probably like a little hole at the bottom. There's also 8 GB of RAM in a $1,200 system. You have got to be joking. That's it. Also an Intel stock cooler. They seem to be glorified nowadays. Ketchup and mustard cables. So that's also a bad PSU unit. I didn't think it'd be this easy. I thought I'd have to nitpick a lot more, but ketchup and mustard, it's not even sleeved that well. An Intel stock cooler, I guess dual channel RAM, but 8 GB, $1,200. This is $1,200. What the f? I'm probably going to make a sequel to this video going more in depth about good pre-builts and bad pre-builts, so yeah, subscribe and hit the bell to look forward to that one. So in conclusion, it's safe to say that some companies are scummy, but the only way to turn that around is to buy from other companies. So the scam companies will lose business and start to try. They'll have to try in order to get their business back. Share this video with your friends if they want to join the PC Master Race also, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content later. But for now, see you guys in the next one.